Hello everyone and welcome back to Stationeers. Okay then, so the new patch has been deployed and now we need to make sure that we are ready for solar storms and some of the new additions. And well, tell you what, I don't think we will set up the SO storage in this episode. In fact, I think I will leave it until the new base is completely livable. So right, I don't think I will deal with that, but we could deal with something new, and that is that now showers offer a bit of a buff. Basically, I do believe previously they only allowed us to get clean to 100%. Now they allow us to get clean to 150%, and they also give us a bit of, a bit of a movement buff and tool use speed, but it's not really important. The important thing is that they allow us to get to 150% cleanliness. And well, since we can stay cleaner for a longer time with that, I think it is now actually worth building a shower. So that is what I would like to deal with in this episode. So let's take a look. What do we need? I assume it is going to be coming out of the pipe bender. So shower, there it is. Okay, let's make one of these. And I do believe this will give us polluted water as an output. What do we need to clean that one? I believe it is a purifier. Yes, a water purifier. Okay then, so to make this one we need iron, gold and copper. Easy enough. Right, so we need a purifier. Okay, and we need the gold there. Also, we are running low on iron, so we need to sort that one out as well. Other than that, what do we need for a purifier? I believe it requires some kind of fuel. We see charcoal. Okay, to make it, we need biomass in an arc furnace or a regular furnace, apparently. Okay. Right. Also, what is carbon? It doesn't say. Anyways, I think... Anyways, we can put biomass into the furnaces, that's fine. What about the biomass? Diced organic material, pass through recycler and centrifuge, right? Okay, so it was bound to happen sooner or later. We need to sort out a recycler as well and centrifuge. For now, you can go here and let's sort that one out first. Let me see, let me guess, is it in the electric printer? Centrifuge. Sorry, centrifuge. No, it's not. Okay then. In that case, do we need any cabling? No, it's fine. It must be in the auto lid. Yes. Okay, iron and copper. Ooh, we are really running low on iron. We might need to go out and do a bit of mining in this episode. Anyways, copper and iron, please. 48. I don't think this will last enough. So we need a centrifuge, and then we also need a recycler. 20 more grams of iron. So yeah, this will leave us with 8 grams of iron. Let's go out now. So judging by the numbers, we also need some copper. Anything else? You can close. These... Obviously astraloy is not the best, but it's fine. Anything else we need? Silicon, maybe a little bit. Gold is fine. Ooh, steel, yeah. Okay, so iron, copper and steel, as far as I can tell. Right, do it now. The black hole is just going down. Yeah, let's do it now. So, food-wise, we are okay. Right, let's go for it. So, suit, oh, right. This guy. Now, in this new patch, the data disk is no longer usable on the consoles. we need to use a screwdriver to set a dial on it, or a screw, and that will set it into config mode. But I still want to have these data disks in the airlock, so I suppose we can put them into the vents. Right. Okay, let's go for it. Drink, the suit is fine. Yeah, we can go. So, heavy drill. It is full enough. Okay, let's go for it. So, iron, copper, and steel. Okay, we have 2 full stacks of iron and copper and a bit of extra steel. Okay, you can turn off. And yeah, just keep taking in some hot gases. I think we have used quite enough of it, so I think it's time for a refill. Anyways, the mining backpack can close. The suit needs a bit of venting there, and we can strip down. Alright, so let me see, what do we need? Right here. You guys can go in here, and we have the centrifuge. Now we need the recycler. Good. And what do we need to build these? So I believe the centrifuge requires steel sheets, right? Yeah, 4 steel sheets. Well, all of those are in the new base, so we need to make some extra ourselves. So there, I suppose we can combine the steel at this point. So give us some steel sheets, please. Right, and you can be, I don't know. I want to put the... Okay, first the recycler. So we need 4 of the sheets as well. And I believe the recycler is just a kit. It doesn't require any extra construction. Okay, after this one, that's finished. So you can go this way right here. Right, and then the centrifuge. And no, I will not build a combustion centrifuge because that requires fuel and that kind of stuff. So, by the way, let me just double check. Centrifuge. Combustion centrifuge. So let me see. I do believe this requires a fuel source. Yeah, it requires combustion, so I suppose, but it would be a lot faster, no doubt about that, but this one only requires energy, so it's fine, or electricity to be more precise. Anyways, you guys come with us, and let me guess, wrench, and then the, yes, and then the welding torch. There. Okay, so this one's hooked up. Now, we need to hook these together, so we need 2 pieces of chute. So, chute, basic. Ooh, this one requires 3 iron. I could have sworn it was half an iron before. Maybe I just misremembered. Anyways, let's sort this one out. So there, a corner piece, exactly, and then there. Now I just need to wire them up. So that and that. I suppose this one would be the closest. No need for data. I will only hook up the power. There. Okay, so what did it say? For charcoal, right, we need biomass. Right, and for that one, we need to run organic matter through the recycler. Well, we do have plenty of organic matter. In fact, let's just eat this one. And I will sacrifice that potato. And maybe we can take a harvest from some of the, well, the ferns, basically. It is already decaying, so might as well do this one. And yeah, I will sacrifice this potato. Right, just do this, and right, I suppose we can get started on the actual recycling. Alright, you need to turn on. Yeah, exactly. Now, the biggest drawback of this one is that it requires a lot of spooling up time. And then if you want to empty it, we need to pull this lever, and we need to wait until it stops, and it's a bit convoluted, but whatever, it does the job. Anyways, I will harvest these and use them as fuel for the charcoal, I suppose. There, and now we can harvest the actual plants and then replant the seeds. And there we go. Okay, you can... yeah, all of you can go in here. Right, so while we are making the biomass, let's take care of the shower. So let's start with the shower itself. So you, I would like it to be here. The cabling is in the way. Do we have anything? Yes, we do. We absolutely cannot put it here. I wish it wasn't a full block. Anywhere else we could put it. Suppose we can put it in here. You know, sure. Why not? We have the water here anyway, so it's going to be okay. So, right, you go there. What do we need to finish it? Not deconstruct. We need the screwdriver and 1 liquid pipe. I do believe we have a liquid pipe there. Yeah, a single one. Okay then, and the screwdriver. And it's finished. Right, this is the output. Where is the input? It's... oh, let me guess, it's on the other side. Okay then, in that case we cannot have it here. You come with us, and then the hand drill. There. Okay then, so where can we put it? I mean, we can put it here, it's very much temporary anyway, so I am not really all that fussed about the placement of it. So right, input, output, so polluted water comes out here, regular water goes in here. Then the purifier. Yeah, looks like an atmospherics unit. Right, output, so... And what was it again? Right, we need to build it actually. Fine. So that's good now. So that is the input. So we might want to have the... Yeah, the purifier's output right next to the input of the shower. Okay, what do we need to build this one? We need 2 liquid pipes. Okay then. Give us 2 liquid pipes, please. These. For this one we need iron. That will do. And next, let me guess, cabling. Yeah, just cable coils, okay. Oh, sorry, and a screwdriver as well. There we go. Okay, do we want to hook it up to the main water supply? I mean, the output and the input right next to each other, so we can put the polluted water right into the purifier and we can hook up the output and this shower input to the base supply because, well, that's going to be clean water no matter what. So I suppose we can do that also. You can turn off now. Do you have anything else? No, it's empty. Right. I suppose that's going to be the easiest. Yeah, I suppose the shower should be here and the recycling should be here, but whatever, it's fine. It does the job. As for this one, we don't need to have insulated piping, so we will need one insulated pipe to turn this one into a T-junction. So we need steel and silicon. So make one of those and then a bunch of regular piping. Right, how many exactly? I don't want to overprint. You see, there. So let me see. We need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, basically a full stack. Because of the half grams, I don't want to underprint. Right, so you guys can come with us immediately. You just hook up like so. We are on frame, so we don't need to have these insulated. Okay, that should do it. So let me see. We need to have a corner here, then a T-junction. Then how long was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can have a 5 piece. That's good. We can save on the piping a little bit. Then a corner piece. And I don't suppose this is 10 length. No, it's not. What about 5? It's 7. Okay, fine. 1 5 piece and 2 single pieces. No, wait. That's 8. So we can have a 3, but we are not saving anything on the 3 length, but why not? There. Okay then, so this one should be good to go. How are you doing? We have the 20 biomass. Okay, you can turn off now. Wind down and we can release. That's fine. Also we can drink. By the way, what is the state of the water supply these days? Now that we have drunk 1 liter, it is 6.76. I think it was 7 liters the last time, so even after we drank 1 liter, we are fine. Anyways, next we need to turn biomass into charcoal. So you empty out, and as soon as this one gets to 0, there we go. Biomass. Right, for this one I need to go outside and take care of it. Oh, right, and also I can hear the pipes creaking. The CO2 trade should be good to go. So, right, you can turn off and you empty out this one. This one doesn't need to be creaking anymore. Turn on, empty it out. Is it empty yet? It is empty now. Okay, stop. There. And this one should be cold enough now. And it very much is. Okay. We can stop emptying, start filling, and sell the CO2. And that's done. Right. Wait. Hydroponic. Wait. I think the patch might have reset the trader. If you remember, we had a utility kit to trade, and we have done that one already, so... Okay, I will not do this one just to be, you know, consistent, but we can still do the consumables and the ship repair package. We can make 350 extra, it's fine. Okay then, you can stop, you can empty out, and we can stop cooling. I think we are done with this for now. In fact, you can turn off. Now, as for the, charcoal, you turn on, the biomass goes in. There, and what do we need for it? Biomass turns into charcoal. We need 580 Kelvin and any kind of pressure, basically. Okay, so we just need to be a little bit hotter, so empty out a tiny bit. That's enough, and just put in a tiny bit of gases, and there we go, we have charcoal. Okay, I think we are ready for our first shower. Let me see first. The suit is okay, but requires a little bit of venting and oxygen refill. And we can strip down. Now, I also read in the changelog that now we need to strip down from our jumpsuit as well. Well, basically I had never really done this before, so I didn't even know that we could shower in our jumpsuit previously, but whatever. And so we need to put the charcoal in here and turn this one. No. Turn this one on. Oh, right, I needed to power it, obviously. 1 second, please. Good. Okay, so it is working. Now, we need to take off our jumpsuit, and we should be able to shower now. There we go, we have a buff. And hygiene 150, okay, you can stop now. So we have polluted water in this pipe, right? Yes, very good. Oh, and I didn't really check the water amounts that we had. Well, it was 6 something, so we made some water in the meantime. I wanted to check exactly if we are basically exactly how much water we had, because I wanted to see if we might lose some of the water through the refinement. I guess we will need to find out later. For now, you can turn off. Okay, and we lost 2 charcoal for this. Okay, so basically 2 charcoal for 1 shower. Good to know. Okay then, so now that we have a shower, I think it's now pretty safe to move the printers to the new base. Because, you know, now that we have a shower, if we are stinky, we come here, shower for a couple of seconds, and we are good for a little while. So yeah, I think I will move all the printing to the new base now. Okay, well, that decided then. Let's start disassembling. Oh, wait, before we do that, we need to sort out the power. Right, almost forgot. For that one, we need copper and iron. You need to empty out, and we need the gold and the rest of the iron. Okay, you can close now. Well, we will need a lot of cabling, but first, we will need one transformer. Or do we want to have an APC? If we have an APC, then we can keep the printers powered even if the base loses power for at least a little bit longer. But you know what? I don't plan on losing power in the base anytime soon. Plus we have 4 big batteries, so even if we start losing power, we will have plenty of advance warning. So transformer it is, and then a bunch of cabling. So basically, what I had in mind originally is that we will have a ring of cabling basically around the elevator, and we will branch off from there to the different windows, and we will hook up the printing that way. Well, yeah, for that one we need a lot of cabling. And once we move to the new base, I suppose we can sort out the what's it called? The stackers. Also, you know what? You turn back on as well, and we can start recycling these. It has been a long time coming. There. I will deal with the rest recycling later. For now, let's deal with these. Alright, so we did reclaim quite a bit. Not too bad. Right. Okay, so holding on to those was actually quite beneficial. Next up, let's pick up these, and let me see how much we have. I suspect we might want to go with at least 2 stacks. Almost 2 full stacks should be enough, right? If not, I suppose we can print more, but I suspect it's going to be enough. Plus, I plan on hooking up the electric printer first anyways, so yeah, it's going to be fine. Okay, you can turn off. Let's just empty them out so we don't scatter any of the resources. That will do. Okay, we can start dismantling. Okay then, let me see. We should be able to combine these at least a little bit. And then we can leave the piping here. We don't need it right now. We will need a little bit of heavy cabling so we can hook up the transformer to the main base spine. And let me see, so we can pick up 1 more of these. What else can we leave? I suppose I will leave the mining backpack for now. We just went out on a big mining trip, so it should be fine. There. And well, if I change my mind on the APC, I suppose we can have this one. But for now, this will do. So, right, how are you doing, by the way? Yeah, we have managed to reclaim a lot of iron from this. Very happy to see it. And a bit of silver and constantan. So apparently we had a couple of medium filters. By the way, good thing I remembered. How are the filters in this one? 3. Okay, we can recycle this filter, and we need to print out 2 more. Right. Good thing I checked. Other than that, I think we are good to go. Okay then, let's go for it. Right, before we do anything else, let me just quickly put down this printer. So auto lathe will go... Oh, come on, we need a frame. Okay, fine. Auto lathe, tool manufacturer will go on there. And then we will have the, I don't know, electric printer here and the pipe bender here. But before we get started on that one, I want to change something on this one. Right, so well, I received a hint in one of the comments on the last video that, well, maybe we can actually deal with the circling back of the dials with a bit of coding. So basically, I did change the code already. You come out, edit, load the code once again. Obviously, I have changed it already. So load and pause. So one of the things I have changed is that from now on, the maximum of the horizontal dial is 361. It will be obvious why in a second. Everything else is unchanged. But I have also included a couple of extra lines right here. So basically, we can achieve the circling back around of the dial if we, for example, let me see. Yeah, let's just run to the code. It's easier that way. So load the current setting of the horizontal dial. If it is not equal to 0, then jump over this line. And if it is not equal to 361, then jump over this line. But if it is 0, then reset the dial to 360. Because, you know, on a compass, 0 and 360 is the same. So if we ever get down to 0, then we'll basically circle back to 360. And if the dial is at 361, so basically if we go above 360, the dial will be reset to 1. So if we go down to 0, we revert to 360, and if we go above 361, then we reset to 1. So basically we'll actually force the dial to circle around. And that should do it. So confirm, export, you can go back there, and well, we were on 0 already and it reset itself to 360. So we can start going down. Very good, it's working. And if we go up, it reverts back to 1. And we can go up, and if we want to go down again, we can go down. Pretty much perfect. So thank you very much for the hint in the comments. It has been a lifesaver. Also, we have a gas for less 5x5 trailer. You know what? Might as well take care of it now. Let's take a look. Also, wait a second. We have a second 3x3 trader. I did read in the patch notes that the traders have been changed around a bit. So now we have not size-based restrictions, but trader type restrictions, I believe. So I think we might have multiple traders in the different sizes based on their type. Anyways, let's keep on hunting this. Okay, I will take a look at him eventually. For now, let's just wait until they land. Then I will turn this place off and we can do something else. So I think I will just go out and pick up some frames from the foundations and repurpose them. I think that's going to be easier that way. Although, wait. we should have, let me say, wall, geometric walls. Okay, we do have frames, never mind. We don't have to. Okay, so you have landed. Hi there. Please turn off. Thank you. Okay, so we are building on this level and we need to have foundations under them. So tell you what, let's just place them down. I think I will have 2 of each printer, but obviously right now we only have 1 of each, so we will have 1 here, here, there, and there. Right, let's go and place them down. Can I place them down on unwelded frames? I would appreciate if I could, and yes I can. Okay, so you can go there and the rest. So now they are built. Now we can pick up the frames, first things first. So there, there, that one and that one please, thank you. And now we can start powering them. So as I've said, I would like to have basically a ring of power cables around the elevator, and then we will hook into the printers that way. But first we need to have the transformer. Let me guess. Yeah, the same. Okay, we need to pick up one of these gratings, or never mind. We can pick one up right here. Okay, can I combine anything by the way? That wall, no. Geometric walls, yeah, these can be combined. But that's fine. Also, I will pick up these steel sheets. I'm sure we will need them eventually. So not here, but down here. Right, so you go there, and then we will have the transformer this way. Good, we can pick up the grating now. And there we go. Right, so first the heavy cabling. And I suppose we should go home. And by the way, how much cleanliness did we lose in the meantime? We have lost 11%, not too bad. But yeah, let's go home, eat and drink, and I think it's time to eat the French fries. So if we eat this one, there we go. 100% and 4-star, and we still have 53% of it left. Very good. But if we drink now, we should have 175% water satiation. Exactly. Okay. So our thirst will be quenched for a lot longer time now. Almost double. Not too bad. Do we want to take a shower? Not really. It's fine. How are you doing, by the way? You are done recycling, but I don't want to empty this one out yet. You can turn off for now. I will very likely recycle most of this stuff before we move everything to the new base, but for now it's okay. Also, we can pick this one up now. Right, we can go back. And I just realized I didn't harvest the soybeans. Yeah, unfortunately we have to go back. I don't want to waste the nitrogen in the base. We have very little nitrogen, so we might want to do something about that. Also, I just noticed. Can I pick this up without disturbing the cables? Please, there we go. Okay, you can go in the vents once again. Now, I have been told that we could get nitrogen from composting. I have never done composting, so I guess we will need to find out how it works. And first things first, let's go home. We don't want to waste nitrogen, so let me see. Nitrogen U. It doesn't really say anything in the description, but I will take a look at the composting in a second. So you guys are seeded, very good. Good, let's harvest as much as we can and we will replant from the plants themselves. Also, I believe this one only gave us 2. Well, that's not great. That means it has mutated. Let's hope it mutates back. But for now, let's. By the way, if I put the oil in the processor, can I fill this one up? So no, I cannot put it back. Oh well, it was worth a try. Anyways, you can go there. We can pick up these guys. Only 3 instead of 4. Not the best, but not much we can do. And I suppose we can pick up some of the resources now. We will need a couple of round trips, but oh well. And how is the nitrogen in the base now? It is 2.16. Well, could be worse, I suppose. Maybe we can have 3 more harvests. Anyways, I suppose I will leave the steel frames and the steel sheets here. We will need to pick them up in a second anyways. So right, and then we can pick these up. And is that it? No, not quite. Okay, fine. I don't suppose I can put them in the mining backpack. No, I cannot. Fine, let's just bring as much as we can and deal with the rest later. Oh yes, one more thing before we proceed. You might have noticed that the displays here now have a degrees circle right next to them. Actually, I think this is because of me. I did leave a message on Reddit that it would be nice if the displays had a degree setting, and Dean actually saw that message, said, yeah, sure, they will add it. So I actually managed to contribute to the development of the game in a very, very small way, so I am kind of happy about that. Anyways, let me just quickly drop these, and we can start wiring all this. And there, and there. And yes, let's start wiring. So the power will come from the transformer, obviously. There, go under the floorboards. I suppose we can set the dial now. Once again, all the way to 5 kilowatts and then 1 step down. And then you can turn on. And now we can start making the ring of power. So this one is now operational. Very good. So if we need to print out some more cables, we can. Very good. Okay, let's deal with the rest of them. Okay, so let me see. This one turns on, great. This one turns on, perfect. And you turn on as well. Very good. So all of them are now hooked up. And as far as I can tell, the cabling appears to be alright. Yeah, they look okay. Next up, you know what? Yeah, let's take care of the stackers next. So let me see. I believe they will come from the auto lathe. Stackers, iron and copper. Okay. Well, copper comes from here. And the iron will come from... can I please? There we go. So, print out 3 of these. Obviously the tool printer doesn't require it, but everything else will benefit. So that's one, and you will go, let me see, output that way. Yeah, I suppose here. Now I will do it one step away because I don't want to have it in front of the printer. I want to have it, you know, in line with the printers. So we will need to have 1, 2, 3 pieces of whatchamacallit, chutes. So might as well get started on those. Chute, basic. Yeah, get started on it. I should be able to place these down before they finish. So there. And there. Right. As for these settings, I suppose I will just set them to something big. I don't know. 300, whatever. That's fine. We need 3 more. Nice, and the power will be there. Okay, fine. Let's go ahead and we need a bit more cabling for this one. Fine. For that one we need, and let me see, just empty out. You know what, no, let's just set this one to 500. There we go. Alright. And let me guess, without power you will be stuck. Yeah. Okay, we should have enough cabling to at least hook this one up. So the power is on that side. There. And now you can empty out. Oh wait. Turn on. And now you can empty out. Good. Okay, so copper, can you please give us some more cabling? There. And you know, as long as the stack is full, it will output no matter what. So it's fine. Alright. We need to hook this one up. I think we should have enough to hook this one up as well. At least fingers crossed. I think it was only 4 on the other side, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one is already... Yeah, it's okay. We can make it. Okay then, alright. The hopper on this one was full, so we need to keep printing this way. So we need 4 of each, so yeah, this one is going to be enough. Okay then, so we have stackers, we have the new printers in the new base. That's perfect. And we can shower in the old base now. Also, you can turn on. Well, I think that is going to be enough for this episode, although with the extra construction and the mining, I don't know how long this episode will be if I stop here. Anyways, you can stop now. Okay, just empty out and combine. Right. Also, one more new thing is that the wind turbines now turn into the wind. It is a very welcome change. They have been facing that way forever, but now they actually turn into the wind. A nice little addition, I think. Okay, I will go to the old base and I will put whatever we don't need into the recycler, and I will basically start bringing in the rest of the stuff. Also, despite making water throughout the entire night. The batteries are completely full. Very nice to see. And the water is 7 liters. Not bad. Okay, let me just quickly eat this. There. Might as well drink. There. And the shower is... yeah, you know what? Might as well. So you turn on. And a bit more. Wait. Oh, right. Jumpsuit. There we go. Now you can stop. Oh, wait. I didn't check. Are we introducing water into the base atmosphere? This might be a problem. Let me take a look. Let me see. This one. Okay, no. Okay, that's a relief. Ooh. Okay. Also, we are using these pipes to shower, right? Also, you can turn off now. Are we draining the nitrogen? 21.5 moles. I will need to keep an eye on this. So we have 21.5 moles of nitrogen in the pipes. If we are going to drain it with the shower, let me see, the base has... it was 2.16 the last time in the base. So we are still losing nitrogen, but I don't know if we have basically siphoned off nitrogen from the shower heads with the shower. Oh, sorry, from the base pipes with the shower. I guess we'll find out. Anyways, let's recycle a little bit. But first, let's pick up these three. And this one. Anything else that's left on the ground that we want to pick up? Not really. But I think we can recycle these 2 potatoes. We don't really need them. So there. Will that give us biomass? Yes, they will. Okay. And we might as well start recycling them. I will keep the 20 fern seeds, the 10 potato seeds. We can recycle this one. And... right. And we can start recycling. So obviously the seeds will stay as they are. They are fine. Here, I don't want to do this one. I suspect that the canisters will release their contents if we put them to the recycler. So I don't want to release the volatiles into the base, obviously. And the same goes for this one. I want to recycle this, but I don't want to introduce water into the base. So no, I will not recycle this. These 2 are still usable. We can recycle the flares. And this one remains. Computer I will keep. This one we can take to the new base. Solar panels can be recycled. The old furnace, this rotating light. This one is still usable. The crate. Right, all these can go in here. So crate, flashing light, the old furnace, the flares, and these solar panels. These are only really usable indoors anyway, so might as well get rid of them, reclaim a couple of them, and that's it. What else? I suppose the radiators can be recycled. I will not recycle this portable tank. If we want to move gases between the bases, this one might come in useful. These 2 cartridges I will keep. Now the rover. I don't think the rover is all that useful. Unfortunately, Vulcan is not very good for the rover. We have too many crags and valleys, and yeah, I think we can get rid of it. And obviously I got rid of the old suit. And the old handheld tablet. So the rover, unfortunate, but it can be recycled. And then the radiators. There. What else? Right. The helmet. Here, yeah, the portable solar panel. The arc furnace, I suppose. It could come in handy, but no. The current furnace setup is perfectly fine, so we can recycle this one. The pickaxe. And these empty canisters. Yeah, everything else I will keep. Right, okay. Yeah, you just keep on working. We have a lot of reagent mix to go through. Also, helmet. We don't need it anymore. That's what I was missing, and that's it. Right. Okay, everything else I want to keep. Or I don't want to keep, but I cannot really cycle right now. Right. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I suppose I will pick up these cables and I think we can say goodbye. For now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.